right, Bobby. So I just
Are you glad that like you went from like the Marine Corps all the way to here? Like, are you glad that you ended up as a security guard?
I am now. Like there was times where like my job before this, I worked at FedEx. Good money, but I was outside all day. I mean, North Carolina summers are real hot.
Yeah.
And I'm in the truck with no AC. Like the job had its perks because it's kind of like being on your own and I'm making deliveries all day, but I hated it. And physically I hated it. So for me to be here today, like absolutely love it. Like I'm glad I'm here. It sucks it taken since '07 to, 2025 to grow up and figure out what you want to be. But, things have changed and I've given up some opportunities with jobs too. But like advice is like money and all it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's part of it, but like you've got to be happy too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm 100% happy where I'm at today now. Like as long as like, it's not hard on the body either, like FedEx was, and warehouse and work on forklifts and cherry pickers and things like that. So yeah, I enjoy this, and I hope I can do this till I retire. So
So, has there ever been a moment where you've like helped a student through a tough situation or something like that?
yeah. That's I want to say like a daily basis, but definitely like once a week where kids will come up like even if they're having a bad day emotionally and mentally. A lot of the stuff is like real, like here everybody breaks up and all that, so you got a lot of emotional kids each day. So it's kind of just trying to provide them, me being 41 years old, a little bit of insight in life. So that's a daily occurrence where it's just simple stuff. Even if it's like driving test stuff or people have asked some things that go on in the political world, like as far as like security and wars and things like that. So helping them that way, yeah, like that's an everyday occurrence where your peers will stop and ask for advice with just about everything. Some stuff you're like, oh wow, like that's not my lane, but still try to guide it through that.
Yep.
talking about the military and everything, I just wanted to say a funny story that my buddy in the Air Force told me. So he was in Afghanistan, right? And he's a mechanic. And they get those cargo containers. And there was this Lamborghini on the side of the road, right? And he took the Lamborghini license plate and put it in his cargo container. And now it's at his house and home. Yeah. Do you have any similar crazy stories from the military like that you're willing to share?
Yeah, so like military stories, yeah. Like this is a whole other podcast.
Yeah.
But like, so like we were real big on like playing pranks with each other. Like a mean joke, but like funny joke is well, we got some time. So while it's cruel, it was funny to us. So in Iraq, our buddy, his first name's Kevin. I can give his last name out. His girlfriend, fiance at the time, had sent him this little like stuffed animal frog, and sprayed it with her perfume. And like he did not go. He had it in his day pack. If we're on patrol, if we're out, whatever we're doing, like he had that thing on him all the time, and it smelled like her perfume, and it was just ridiculous. But he was also a real jerk. He was very cocky, very arrogant, and like Marines are all cocky and arrogant, but it's not. It was just he was at another level, and he really wasn't. Like it just whatever. So anyways, when he was out on a post one day, we went into our little barracks area and kidnapped his little frog, and we had a Polaroid camera. So we put zip ties on the frog's hands and a little bandana and like held the pistol and like held it for ransom. And so like we kept that going for like 3 or 4 days, and we just each day, like he was freaking out about it. Each day we put Polaroids on his bed, be like, if you want this, you're gonna have like 20 hours of fire watch if you want to see your buddy again. And then we had a pillow, so we took the stuffing out of it and put it on his bed to make it look like we had like decapitated his stuffed animal. So like that's a PG joke, but like he was really mad, like because that was like his one souvenir from like his significant other in a war zone. So like that's like that was like an everyday occurrence of playing jokes and pranks. I mean, I've got stories for days regarding that stuff, but that's one of the more funnier ones that it's kind of no harm, no foul. So we gave it to him. We gave it back to him after about a week, but it was pretty funny.
You want this to be the last question?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So the last question is, what is one big thing or one thing that you learned from being a security guard?
So one thing I've learned, like, I want to say there's a lot that goes into school security and obviously I know that, but like, or the complexity of it, like regardless of like state regulations, and there's even things regarding like the Limerick power plant. So like there's just so much more that like, I mean, I had an idea, but like there's a concept that's so much greater than initially looking at like safety plans, which exist, but it's impressive of what the state requires and even what the school requires for me just to have, being able to carry a firearm without being a police officer on school grounds. So like, I knew it was there. That's one thing that I've learned is like just the million different type of security plans and things like that, which like I said before, I didn't realize the extreme of it, like how much there was. So learning wise with you guys here in the building, not much. Like you guys there was one thing I was concerned of, like your guys' ability to like kind of like joke back and laugh, because like one thing with not knocking the entire generation, but like this generation is like hooked on cell phones and social media, so you guys kind of lose a lot of like social interactions here in this room. Right here, like everyone is pretty good at being sociable, but that's one thing. So I had to kind of like learn how to like approach you guys like initially, but generally it's pretty easy transition.
Thank you.
Well, I think we'll end it at that note here. Actually, for our students out there, what is like one motivational quote you have or can pull up?
Motivational quote, I would just say a guide of life. Like it's like just doing the right thing when you think nobody is looking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's just an integrity thing. So like that's really, I picked that up somewhere. I don't know if that was in the Marines or like my later years in high school, but just doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
Yeah. Beautifully said. Thank you, Bobby. I think this is going to be a great podcast, and I just wanted to thank you again for being here and showing up for all of us, and thank you for all you guys do.
Thank you.
And,
Appreciate you guys having me.
all right. Well, thank you.